vlog from my bed for once. So we are in Milan again. I was going to do a room tour, but then I remembered that I've already done a room tour of this pretty much, well, it is this exact room. The only difference is that the room is the other way around this time. If you haven't watched my first Milan vlog that I did, I'll put it up here. I can't remember what side it's on, but I'll put it up there somewhere if you want to see the room, because it's exactly the same, just spun around. So what time is it? It is UK time, 10:15, so it's 11:15 here, which is my bedtime, to be honest. Especially, I've been up since 6 because I did Geneva there and back first, and then Milan. I was going to go to Aldi. I don't know if any of you remember from my first vlog, but there's an Aldi literally next door to our hotel. I was going to go there and get some snacks and something for breakfast tomorrow morning, but it was shut by the time we got here. And now I feel hungry. I mean, I did eat on the plane, but I just don't feel like it was enough. Like, I've still got that feeling of needing to eat. What am I doing with my camera? I still feel hungry. Like, I don't feel like I could sleep because I feel like my tummy's going to start rumbling. I don't know if I can explain that feeling very well, but you might know what I mean. So I've just been having a look at the room service menu, and I really wanted just like a bowl of chips, but they don't do that. And then I thought about Uber Eats, but then I thought, can I be asked to get dressed, go downstairs and collect it? And obviously the answer was no. So that went out the window. Let me read you this room service menu. Served directly to your doorstep. That's what we like to see. They have a lot of meat, and I'm a vegetarian, so lots of salads, but none that, well, I was going to say none that I would want, but just I don't like salad, whatever's in it. So I've got a vegetable soup, but I just feel like that's a bit boring. Got a fresh macaroncini, sorry, tossed in a spicy tomato sauce, which sounds good, but it's €14. And also, I've already had pasta twice today. I do also do a pizza, which is cheaper than the pasta. Desserts, but none of the desserts are jumping out at me. They do a kids menu, which would probably be better for me because I don't feel like I need a full-on meal. But then are they going to be that hotel that's like, we can't give you a kids meal because you're an adult, like on Afterlife, when Ricky Gervais tries to order fish finger and chips, fish finger and beans, whichever one it was. Then they also have a night owls section. They do a cheese board, but again, it's so expensive. Like, where is the actual need for these expenses, please? I'm clearly not getting up. I'm in my pyjamas in bed and I'm hungry, so I might just have to bite the bullet and get room service right now. I low-key do want the pasta. €14 though, why? Actually, what is €14 in pounds? That's £12 for a pasta dish, which feels expensive, but then it is an Italian pasta dish, like in Italy. So, and right now, to be honest, I feel like I'm willing to spend the money. I probably would have spent that much on snacks anyway. So at least now I don't need snacks. I'm just gonna do it, guys. It's worth it. It's not worth being hungry. This is the third time I'm eating pasta today, but then when I say I've eaten pasta twice, I mean crew pastas, like the crew meals that we get on board, which are literally like 6 pieces of pasta. Like, they're tiny. They are not Megan Rose portion sizes at all. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I love pasta. If I could choose one thing to eat for the rest of my life for every meal, it would be pasta. Obviously, I'd want different pasta. Like, I'd want a veggie bolognese one day, a veggie carbonara the next, tortellini with spinach and ricotta the next day. But I could quite happily live off of pasta forever, so I have no guilt about this. Apologies about the lighting. I've turned the lamp on and turned the big light off. It's just arrived and it does smell freaking amazing, to be fair. Let's have a look what we've got. Look at that. Classic tomato Italian pasta. I've also got some fresh bread, it's warm, and some cheese there as well. Very excited to demolish this. Well, that was short-lived. Honestly, I ate that in about 5 minutes. By the way, guys, you might think I'm a bit of a psychopath for eating this on the bed, but look how far away the table is. And it just doesn't look as comfortable. I feel like I can sleep now. So I am going to get tucked up in bed and hopefully fall asleep relatively quickly. But then I'll tell you what, it is nice to be in a country that's only an hour ahead of us and not like 4 or 6 hours behind us. Even though it's still an hour ahead, I feel like how I should feel at this time, if you know what I mean. Because it's it's late here, I don't feel like I need to stay up, whereas I do always do that in the US because I don't want to go to sleep too early. I have that issue in Italy. So yes, tomorrow my plan is, I want to go to the gym. I also want to go to Aldi and get some stuff for breakfast and just some snacks for the room as well. I then want to walk into the city centre, have a look around the shops and just generally like explore the city of Milan. I've never seen the proper city of Milan, so that is my plan for tomorrow, but I will catch up with you all in the morning. Going to bed very well fed. Good night, and I will speak to you in the morning. Good morning. And good morning, Milan. Good morning. I've got my cup of tea. I have to say it's nice to have a cup of tea because I haven't had one in an American hotel yet, I don't think, because they all come with coffee machines and I can never work out how you use them. So I just haven't been having one. Is it 9 o'clock here, so 8 o'clock in the UK. I'm dressed, just wearing this new dress that I've got from H&M. I am going to go to the gym, but I'm going to go later on because, I don't know, I just feel like lately I haven't wanted to go to the gym in the morning or work out in the morning. I just feel a bit more energised to do it later on in the day. Forgot my AirPods as well, which is a rookie error. Do you know what, I even looked at them on my bedside table yesterday and thought, do I need my AirPods? No. And I did, because I forgot that I was going to go to the gym. I'd always just bring them anyway, to be honest. But anyway, I'm just going to drink my tea. And then I'm going to pop next door to Aldi, I was about to say Asda then, get something for breakfast and probably get some snacks as well just for later on. And then I am going to walk into the city centre. I actually need to look up how far it is. I think it's about 20 minutes from what other people have said. I'm hoping they've got like some porridge pots or something in Aldi that I can get and some fruit and things like that. But I can't really remember what they did. And also last time I wasn't really looking at breakfast items. I was looking for like chocolate and things to eat in my room. So I have my very British tea and see you shortly. And just like that, I am back from Aldi. Actually had some pretty good things in there for breakfast. So I got some raspberries, got a vanilla yogurt, got a chocolate croissant. They had like a full-on bakery section in there, which is really nice. As I was at the checkout, I saw these and me and my boyfriend absolutely love these. If you are a Nutella fan and you haven't tried these, oh my god, they are heaven. But they're very Moorish, like packs of these don't last us very long. I know you can get them in the UK, but I just thought something to bring back for him. They did have like what looked like an Italian version of them as well. So maybe I'll get them too and we can compare. Little tip, by the way, for anyone that is going to become crew, always keep a bamboo cutlery set in your crew bag. So this is just, well, I don't know where I got this from. I think I got sent this back when I was getting subscription boxes from the vegan kind. And it has a fork and a spoon in it. It doesn't have a knife, but then generally I don't use a knife anyway. I would either use a fork or a spoon. Just so that on occasions like this, for example, where you've got a yogurt, you've got cutlery to use. I mean, obviously hotels will probably be more than happy to give you cutlery if you need it. It's just a little handy tip, just in case. I'm gonna eat some breakfast now and then I am gonna head out. I looked at the walk, it's actually like a 50-minute walk to the city centre. I don't know where I got 20 minutes from. The thing I am conscious of, I did mean to bring my power bank on this trip and I completely forgot. I obviously don't want my phone to run out of battery because I need it to get around. I do have my crew phone as well, which I take with me when I go out just in case my phone dies. But I'm gonna, it's not lost a lot of charge anyway from charging it last night, but I'm gonna charge it as well to full battery before I go, just so that I can avoid any disasters. This is the thing with being on your own, like I just don't feel as confident going out on my own. Like even just then going next door to Aldi, it was just so, there were so many people outside. I was so like, I wish I had more confidence to just go and do things on my own. It's going to be a more or less quite chilled day today. Walk into the city, have a look around the shops, probably get some lunch there as well. Head back, go to the gym, get something for dinner here. Try and get an early night because my wake up tomorrow morning is at 4:55, which is 3:55 UK time, but I've only got the one sector back to Heathrow, so I can't really complain. Breakfast time now, and then time to go and look around the shops and do some birthday shopping for myself. My boyfriend said if I find anything I like, let him know. I'm back. Oh my god, my feet are killing me. You'll be really surprised by this. I've decided not to go to the gym because how many steps have I done? I've done 16,493 steps and my feet are killing me. According to my Fitbit, I've actually burnt 1,684 calories, which feels like quite a lot considering all I've done is walk. Not that walking isn't tiring, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like burning that in the gym would feel like a lot more. Basically, this was the plan I had in my head. So I was going to come back here, charge my phone for a little bit because I'm on like 4%, which is why I decided to come back from the shops. And then I was going to go and find the same pizza place that I went to last time I was here and have a pizza there as like a late lunch / early dinner because it was huge and it was really nice. However, I've just looked them up and they shut at 4 and it is... what time is it now? 2:30, I want to say. And I obviously won't be in and out and like have eaten the pizza by 4 o'clock because I've got to have a shower. I've obviously got to charge my phone up. I'm going to FaceTime my mum. And I just feel like by the time I've done all that, I'm not going to get there in time. But I don't want to wait because they reopen again at 7 and I don't want to wait until 7 because I haven't eaten anything since my breakfast, which I've probably burnt off from all the walking I've done. I've decided that I think I'm going to just go downstairs to the hotel restaurant and have a pizza there because I don't know if I want to walk anymore today. Obviously the pizza place I was going to go to is literally just around the corner from the hotel and I'm sure there are other pizza places, but I just feel like I want to kind of go downstairs and just chill rather than having to walk and find somewhere. And also I don't think it's quite as sad to sit in a hotel restaurant alone as it is to go and sit in an actual restaurant alone. So I walked to the shopping centre. I went into Zara, Bershka, Mango, and also I found a Primark, which I don't know if I'm really stupid for thinking this, but I didn't realise that Primark was a European thing. I thought that was a UK thing. So I was seeing people walking around with Primark bags and I was like, what? There's a Primark here? So I searched it and I found it and I did get a few things. I'll show you what I got in a second. I didn't go mad because I was obviously mindful of the fact that I have to put it in my suitcase to bring back with me. But I bought a few things, so I'll show you what I got. It looks like a lot because the bag's so big, but it's not actually as much as it looks like. So I got some cute little earring sets because they were €4 and there's like 20 different earrings, and I would quite like to wear earrings for work. We're only allowed like plain studs in our ears, and obviously a lot of these aren't plain, but there's a few that are as well. So I thought these would be good for at work and not at work as well. I only got 4 things in fairness. I got some Cooling Cucumber makeup wipes because I don't use makeup wipes at home, but for times like now where I'm a little bit sweaty and I need to wipe my face, and also I use makeup wipes down route because I just think it's too much faff to bring my cleansing balm with me in my liquids bag, so I use them down route, unfortunately, as much as I don't really like using them. Also got, which I think I'm going to wear downstairs to dinner, this really pretty pink shirt, oh my god, pink shirt dress, which you will have seen on in the try on clip. I also, when I was in Mango, I picked up 2 satin shirt dresses that I liked and tried them both on. Again, you would have seen the footage. But I wasn't crazy about either of them, and they were €50. And I think if I'm going to pay €50 for something, I have to love it. And I did also think to myself, I bet there's something in Primark exactly the same for like under half the price. And there was. They had this and they had it in green. They only had like really small sizes or really big sizes in the green one. So I went for the hot pink one. It's just like a satin shirt dress. It was €18. And I thought, well, I'm going to wear this to dinner because stupidly I only bought this dress with me on this trip because I thought I'm only going to be there for one day and one night, so I only need one outfit. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know who took over my brain that day, but it wasn't me. I did get this just as an option for a birthday dress because it's my birthday in a couple of weeks, but I can wear it tonight as well. It's a cute dress and it's long sleeved because obviously if I'm sat in the hotel it's air conditioned, so I won't be cold in this either, which is nice. And I just really love the colour of it. I love a good old satin shirt dress. I did actually get, last winter I got a black one, pretty much the same as that one from Primark, and it was really nice. I wore it a couple of times, but it was just a little bit short and a little bit low cut on me, so I gave it to my friend. But this one's a little bit longer and a little bit kind of bigger on me, so I don't think I'll have the same issue. And finally, and this was the thing I picked up first and it's my favourite thing, I got this tote bag, and it's like a corduroy material with Mickey on it. So like I would use this like on holiday, so I'll take it like on my trips with me, and also I will use this to go to and from my mum's house when I go and stay with her because it's really big. Like you could literally fit so much in here. Loved the fact that it was corduroy and the fact it's got Mickey on it. You guys know I love Disney, so as soon as I saw this I was like, that's so cute. And luckily, because it's like kind of folds, it will fit really easily into my suitcase. Had I bought this, all of this on my Portland trip, I wouldn't have been able to fit it all in my suitcase because I could barely fit what I brought with me in it, let alone extra stuff. But luckily on this trip my suitcase was quite empty because, as I say, I only bought this dress and a gym set and pyjamas in terms of clothes, and obviously a spare shirt. But other than that, there's not a lot in my suitcase, so I do have some room for some stuff from Primark. So my phone died on me while I was talking away because I still didn't put it on charge when I got back in the room, even though it was on 4%. But yeah, I had a really good time shopping and looking around, and I saw, what was the name of it? I saw one of the cathedrals, which was really pretty. But when I got out of Primark, I had like 29% battery left on my phone, so I was like, I better start heading back because I don't want to end up with no battery on my phone. Also, I was tired by that point. I'd been walking a lot and I was hungry, and originally I was like, shall I get something on the way back? But then I was concerned about my phone dying. So yeah, I am gonna go downstairs for dinner. And also as well, another reason why I think it's a good idea to go to the hotel dinner is because I get 30% off food and beverage because I'm crew. So I will get a hefty discount on the food, which is nice, which I wouldn't get if I went to the other pizza place. So I might even have a dessert if I can fit one in. I do definitely want to go down for it rather than ordering it to my room because I just think it'll be nicer. Can have a couple of drinks as well. And then I am probably going to try and get an early night. As I said earlier, I've got to get up at 4:55 a.m. tomorrow. And I do feel tired from where I've walked today. So yeah, I hopefully will be able to get an early night. I'm going to FaceTime my mum now and then have a shower and get ready. When I say get ready, I'm literally going to just put a different dress on, put some earrings in probably. I'm not going to bother putting makeup on because I'm only going downstairs. Probably going to go down for dinner about 4-ish. It's 2:30 now, but obviously I've got to have a shower and everything yet, and I don't want to go down too early because if I eat too early I might be hungry later on. But then I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to stuff myself full downstairs. I'm going to stop rambling now because I do love to ramble. Give my mum a call and I will speak to you all a little bit later on. Ready? Just put this cute new dress on. I've still got my pink bag. These are the earrings that I chose. You can't really see them, but they're like hearts. And I'm starving now, so off I go to have a huge dinner. Back from dinner. It was lovely actually for a solo dinner. I had a pizza. It was basically a margarita, like a posh version of a margarita. I'll put a picture here. And I had ice cream for dessert. Put a picture here. I had pistachio, lemon and vanilla. Didn't film anything because it was a bit awkward, like because I was sat on my own and I was in a restaurant and I was a bit like, this is really weird. If I just start filming things, people are gonna look at me. Did have 2 Aperol Spritz, which were quite strong actually. They've kind of gone to my head a little bit now, but it's like 6 p.m. and I feel like I could go to sleep right now. It's bizarre because as much as yesterday was short haul, it was still a long day. Like it was still nearly a 12-hour day. I think I still feel quite tired from yesterday. You know, I slept, what time did I go to sleep last night? Like 11:30, and I woke up at 8. But it was a very disturbed sleep. I woke up a few times, so maybe that's why. And obviously all the walking as well. Now I am going to put my pyjamas on, iron my shirt for the morning because I'm not going to want to do that at 4 a.m. And I'm going to get in bed and watch some TV, I think. Do you know what? I've definitely noticed a difference being on my own on a trip, because I feel like I've missed my boyfriend way more on this trip than I usually do. And it's a short trip. Like I've only been gone for like, well, when I see him again I will have been gone for like 48 hours. But I think because I've been on my own, it's just made me a bit more like homesick, because people always say to me that this job can be quite lonely and can make you miss home and things like that. I don't really get that feeling because I don't live at home anyway. I've lived away from my family for years. But people say to me, do you miss your boyfriend when you're away? And I honestly, usually I'm absolutely fine. Obviously, like, I miss him, but not to the point where it affects me. Normally it just goes by so quickly and I'm so occupied doing things that I just don't think about it until I'm home. But I think this trip, I've definitely missed him more because I've not had the company of other crew members. So I definitely don't like doing standovers by myself. As much as I've had a fab time in Milan and I'm so happy I got to do it, I'm glad that my next trip, which is my second Euro tour next week, where I'm going to Düsseldorf and Aberdeen, I'm glad that I've got crew for that one, because I don't know, it's weird doing things by yourself. I like my own company, and back home I do things by myself all the time. I go shopping by myself, I go and sit in Costa and have a drink and some lunch by myself. Like, I don't get fazed by doing things by myself, don't get me wrong, but I think being in a different country and doing things by myself has just made me it's actually made me miss home more this time, as much as I've enjoyed myself. A lot of people ask me that want to be crew if I struggle with homesickness. Honestly, the answer is normally no. It doesn't usually faze me at all. I think if you're one of those people that does a lot by yourself and doesn't spend any time with the other crew, then it probably will affect you more. But I guess it kind of depends what type of person you are. Anyway, that's enough of my life story. I will probably speak to you all in the morning while I'm getting ready. I'm kind of hoping, to be honest, that I'll be asleep in the next hour or two, because let's say I fell asleep at 8, that's like 9 hours sleep, even though I'm getting up at 5, which is pretty good, I think. I love this dress as well. It's definitely a much better fit and much more comfortable than the black one that I had. So I'll speak to you in the morning. Good night, and this is Megan Rose, over and out. So it's 5:30 currently. I've done my hair and makeup. I haven't done too much because it's literally just one sector. Just got to put my uniform on now and just put the last bits of things in my bag, and I'm done. And I've got about 20 minutes before I need to go downstairs, so I'm going to do that now. I've got another tea. I'm just eating my raspberries as well from yesterday. But other than that, yeah, pretty easy day ahead. And then when I get back today, I've literally got 4 house viewings to go to. I don't know if I'm going to make the first one because it's at 10 and I clear at 9, and it takes me about an hour and a half to get back from Heathrow. But I'm going to try to make it. If not, I will go to the second one, which is at 10:45. And tomorrow I have a Rome there and back, and I report at 5:45 in the morning. So It's a very early one tomorrow, so I guess it's a good thing that I've gotten up early today, because it means that I will probably go to sleep quite early tonight. Anyway, I'm gonna finish getting ready. See you back in the UK. Hi guys, so it is Sunday today, so it's the day after I am back from Milan, and I did my Rome there and back today. I got up at 2:45 this morning. I have had a nap, and I think it's now like 8 o'clock, 7:30 in the evening. I'm just getting into bed to have an early night, because these early mornings, oh my god, I don't know how I used to do multiple early mornings in a row at EasyJet, because I'm dead. Milan flight went really well, went quite quickly to be honest. Yeah, Rome was fine today. I worked as a position that I've not done yet, the only one that I haven't done yet, which was nice to kind of get it done and so that I know what I'm doing. But I thought I'd just come on here quickly and close the vlog. I'm actually not rewatching, I'm going to give another go to Stranger Things, because I watched the first season of it a few years ago and I liked the first season, and then I started watching the second one and I kind of just got bored. But I know that there's recently been a new season out and everyone's been going crazy for it, so I've said to myself I really want to try and give it another go and see if I can get into it again. So I've just got season 1 episode 1 on now. But yeah, days off now, and then Dusseldorf/Aberdeen as my next trip. And I also get my October roster next week, which I'm excited for. And look, that is a mosquito bite, and honestly I've been attacked by one. I've got about 7 bites on me that I can find so far. I'm so itchy, I'm literally just dousing myself in bite cream. Really annoying. I don't know when I got bitten, but whenever it was, the mosquitoes obviously just had a field day with my skin, because literally covered in bites. This one is particularly annoying because it's on my face and it looks like a huge spot, and I actually thought it was a spot at first, but then it started itching and I was like, I don't think this is a spot. Really annoying. And I was going to do a face mask today and show you like what my skincare routine is when I have finished a block of flying, but I thought it's probably not a good idea to put a face mask on a bite, so I might do it in my next vlog. But I just came home, washed my hair and slept for a couple of hours, to be honest. I am going to get back into bed and carry on watching Stranger Things. So thank you all very much for watching this Milan vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video.